And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns?
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. And it's Robinson in at center. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there at White. And it's Williams at the center position. These two teams, Clark, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right, it is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches.
Monte Brunson, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, they hit a 3 at the other end, that's right. And Brunson decides, I'm giving it right back to him. Bang!
And it's Simons missing. New York with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And that one misses. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Now, here's Clarkson. After Jaylen Brown's miss, kept alive and finished off by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Outside, Simon. Here's White, and he's good on the 3 ball. White's got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Brunson kicks to Towns. From downtown, and there's Bridges on the assist from Clarkson.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
And the dunk by Tatum.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Knicks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Towns wide open. And another 3 for New York.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
3-pointer, Simon. Goes back up, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the free throw, no good. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Here's Tatum after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. That one drops for him. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Towns kicks to Brunson. To the inside. And stolen by Simon. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. Brown wide open. He fired. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Boston making a switch here. Richards checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Anunoby's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, Brunson does such a good job operating and orchestrating the offense. You really do want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by one. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Pritchard. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. The three from Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his fourth assist in this one. Now Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Williams. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. New York's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Towns with it, guarded by Tatum. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Down low, here's Brunson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
His big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Brunson gets it to go.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pritchard against Brunson. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Sam Hauser subbed in for White. And then for New York, Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Big Cat says, take that.
56 seconds left in the first. Here's Brown. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Brown's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Hart. A fader. Towns, no luck. Here's Minot. Defended by Hart. Pass to Hauser from outside the arc. Traps in the tray. Hauser's got 6. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Chris Boucher, so Williams out there. Sam Hauser is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. McBride passes to Hart. Pass to Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Shamet missing. Boston trailing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. 6 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Anunoby passes to McBride. Launches a 3, knocks down the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Good on the bucket. Gonzalez has got his first 2 points of the night. New York's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Simons, he's checked in for Gonzalez. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Here's McBride. Yep, that one goes in there. McBride's got 5.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got it all tied up now for Boston.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Bridges, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Towns, he's checked in for New York.
Number 22, Anthony Towns.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. And the basket by Hauser. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And Hart has it in the corner. And Anunoby outside. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. No good on the triple.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a 3. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Tatum in for Chris Boucher. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Hart. Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Celtics. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Knicks, they're right in 3rd place now.
Well, I think for New York, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Hart finds Clarkson. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson outside. Here's Brunson barreling in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
When he puts his head down and attacks, Brunson is deadly.
Here's Tatum. Can't hit from in close. New York's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. A 3-pointer is right on target.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum on the wing. The three, and the Celtics another three.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Brunson with a clean look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 4 this quarter. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Cash money, Brown with the tray.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Left side, Towns. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 20 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's a close game here in Boston. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool them off.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Clarkson passes to Brunson. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Towns a screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Celtics.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Pass to Towns. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Tatum. Tatum sticks the 3 on the deep.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Brunson against Simon. Out to Clarkson. Back balls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist in the game. Tatum way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
We've been tracking these two all along. The way these guys are leading their teams, impressive.
Yes, the way it's gone, whichever of these two can keep it up in the second half, his team's coming out with the W.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. Simons kicks to Williams. Here's White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. White's got 9.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Clarkson on the wing. White covering. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And it's White missing. New York shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Tatum dishes to Brown. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
On deep, Brunson. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Check out some stats for Derek White. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Towns the screen. And it's Jalen Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half. Lets it go with the 3. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics.
Now into the lineup for Boston, number 99.
The Knicks leading by 4. And stolen by White. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The 3 from Tatum. Drills it from outside. He's got 29 points.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
New York's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. On deep, Brunson. The response by Brunson. Wow.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Tatum, no good. New York's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. On deep, Brunson sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Anthony Simons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. Towns kicks to Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. Pritchard finds Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 32 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
New York with the ball. It's stolen by White. And here's the break. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Anunoby in the corner. No good with the triple. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
White against Bridges. Here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 37 points here for Jalen Brunson.
That is simply excellent ball control from Brunson.
Over in the corner, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Brunson against Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 17 now.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. Better think again, though.
Outside, White. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, White. The Celtics working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Keita, the pass to Tatum. Now here's White for the lead. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 15 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Some changes for Boston. Einad's checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Hart outside. Hits it from three-point range. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Boy, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Hauser, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
But Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brunson fires from way outside. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Boston on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Minot in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Anunoby has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
The shot's good from Simon.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Boucher against Towns. Hart, right side. 3 on the clock. Here's McBride, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down kicks to Simons. Pass to Minot. Fires for 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Clarkson for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brown, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they pick up 2. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. The short roll call list, folks.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Simons kicks to Brown. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So both teams making some changes here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you once again, Allie. And so Boucher nails both of them. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 24 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Bangs home the trifecta.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Brunson.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
White finds Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trail by 15. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Celtics leading by 13. Outside Williams. Stolen by Robinson. Clarkson against White. Pass to Brunson. Brunson bullies his way inside.
He really is one of the toughest covers in the game, in my opinion. I mean, Brunson is used to having to score over bigger, more physical, athletic defenders, and he seems to always find a way to get the shot he wants.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Boston making some changes. Brown comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-6 run.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here we've got Brunson. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson, and the shot will go down.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. White, good, lays it right in there.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Knicks trail by 13. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Bridges. Now Brunson. Beyond the arc. And here's the three.
You've got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
Now here's Simons. Driving the lane. Clarkson pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. It's Simons. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Brunson fires. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Simons, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Bridges, 16-footer drops in.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Brunson against Simons. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Simons. Jaylen Brown buries the deep ball.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Another bucket! Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Tatum. Wide outside. Lets loose a three. Swing from outside.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tatum fires. It's good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us, and that'll do it for now. So for Alan LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.